and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the challenger. Weighing in tonight at 175 pounds from Riverside, California, TJ Perkins! And his opponent, he weighs in at 185 pounds from Astoria, California, and he is the reigning and defending HPW heavyweight champion, Mr. Instant Replay, Matt Jackson!
We have here a fresh challenger for our heavyweight champion, Mr. Instant Replay. Matt Jackson just coming off of a huge victory over the professional Scott Lost. TJ Perkins getting his first shot at the HPW Heavyweight Championship. I have said before that TJ Perkins, he is probably one of the greatest wrestlers to not be under contract to a big-time wrestling promotion. But here at HPW, that's what we're all about. We're about giving opportunities, and we are giving opportunities to TJ Perkins to become the heavyweight champion. And he has all the tools. He has the international pedigree that possibly away from Mr. Instant Replay.
And Larry Pena, you're right. You're talking about Mr. Instant Replay wrestling the best of the best. He's wrestled Scott Lost. He's wrestled a myriad of opponents. But I would have to say, safely say, none of them have the credentials, the international and national credentials of one TJ Perkins. Ring of Honor, TNA, Japan, Mexico, you name it, TJ Perkins done it.
He's had his share of singles titles, he's had his share of tag titles, but this would be one of the crowning jewels of the championships that he has held. He doesn't get too many championship matches, but usually when he gets into those championship matches, 95% of the time, he will take the title away from his opponent.
Mr. Instant Replay has to realize right now that he's dealing with a very dangerous opponent in that ring. An opponent, if not equal to the skills of a Mr. Instant Replay, but superior to them. Just in the fact that he has been wrestling so much longer than Replay. His entire life is dedicated to wrestling. That's what TJ Perkins does. TJ Perkins wrestles.
Mr. Instant Replay right now, definitely he cannot slow down the pace. He has to go at the high impact. He has to go fast-paced wrestling. He cannot go to the mat with TJ Perkins. That's where TJ excels. But at the same time, TJ, he has so many strengths in wrestling. He has a lot of power. He can go toe-to-toe with you in a fistcuffs, and he can take it to the air with you as well. But TJ Perkins most excels when it comes to mat work.
You're right about that, and you have to realize that it's only a matter of time before TJ Perkins feels out Mr. Instant Replay, finds out that he is not quite the wrestler on the level of TJ Perkins, but he's getting there, and one day he will be. But I agree with you, Mr. Instant Replay wants to take this to the air, but I'd have to say that Perkins would be pretty close to Replay when it comes to aerial superiority.
I know that earlier in TJ's career, that's what he used to excel at. He used to excel at the high aerial game, and he can still go to the air when he has to. But he has learned so much. Now he's wrestled at various different promotions, and everywhere he goes, he learns. He doesn't just stick around and train at one training camp. He goes to other training camps. He trained at the School of Hard Knocks for the Empire Wrestling Federation. Left there to go train with the Inoki Dojo. Left there to go to Mexico. Left there to go to Europe and wrestle and train as well. That is what makes TJ Perkins such a great wrestler, because he's always willing to learn, always wanting to learn and perfect his craft.
Well, it's like I told you, Larry, wrestling is TJ Perkins' life. This is what he does. This is what he lives for. This is how he eats. This is how he breathes. This is what he does. He wrestles, and all he does and all he wants to do is excel and keep excelling at his craft and be the best he can be.
Now look at this. We're going a mile a minute over here. High impact wrestling here. Nice arm drag by TJ Perkins. Look at this. Matt Jackson looks to be favoring the arm after that arm drag.
Yeah, it might have come down funny on that arm. And that arm drag, kind of trying to shake off the cobwebs.
And you got to believe that is an opening for TJ Perkins. Now going to that arm right now. Look at this. Switching it up here into the wrist lock. Top wrist lock. Nice takedown onto Mr. Instant Replay.
And what you never want to do in wrestling, Larry, is you never want to show you have a weakness, show you have an injury, favor something. And Mr. Instant Replay, while he has been wrestling for a few years, we have seen him for a few years, is relatively still a greenhorn when it comes to this business, and he made that cardinal mistake right now. He showed weakness in that arm. He showed pain and hurting in that arm. And TJ Perkins, not as a cheap tactic, but just being the way he is and being how he was trained, I have to believe he's gonna target that arm.
Look at this replay with that head scissors. Takes out TJ Perkins out at ringside. And Perkins now having to slow down the match. He has to slow down the momentum of Mr. Instant Replay.
Very much so. Perkins knows that faster Hennessy.
And now wait a minute, Replay leaping to the middle ropes. Faked out the dive at ringside. Perkins now he realizes that he has to watch out because Replay, he will dive out there. He will take flight whenever he can.
Mr. Instant Replay is known to take those risks, known that he will put his body on the line, do anything to keep that title that has become so near and dear to him as he's held it this long. And right now, and realizing what a victory over a TJ Perkins would mean to not only Mr. Instant Replay's reputation, but his title reign as well.
Now we have a cover here. This is, again, what I talked about, where TJ Perkins is trying to break it down to the mat, and he's still going to work on the arm. Look at this, tying up both arms. Now look at this, doing it with his own legs. Not applying any hold now whatsoever.
Cravat now. Beautiful cravat.
Switches it up here to snap mirror him back down. Still holding on. There's a cover. This could be it. Well,
Replay's got to be very careful right here.
Lalo Gonzalez, the official, checking on. He says, hey, the shoulders aren't quite down yet. And the crowd here, they are in a, it's almost like a Japanese hush here.
Oh,
Japanese crowd hush for this important matchup.
Just the absolute, they're just in stunned awe of the mat work. I mean, this is, I have to say, this has been one of the most exceptional matches of the night, if not in hybrid in general. Just these two men right now is just, it's just, see, TJ Perkins is, sooner or later, he's going to take control of this, and it's going to be doing stuff like this.
Look at this, he went for the rolling neck breaker.
Oh, went for the elbow drop, missed that. Drop kick catches, Replay.
TJ did not miss that drop kick. Nailed him perfectly. Goes for the cover, and he gets a 2 count off that drop kick.
2 count only. This is referee Lalo Gonzalez, as you said. And here's the thing. Right now, every little move, every little big move that Perkins is wearing down more and more. And look at this. And as you said, there goes the wrestling. Abdominal stretch right there. Look at him digging the elbow in for additional weight and strain on those abdominal muscles.
And at the same time, you see him grinding that elbow into the abdomen there.
Yep.
Again, he's trying to put pressure onto those lungs, trying to take some air out of them, take air out of the high flyer.
Oh, side Russian leg sweep, beautifully done.
Covers it one more time. The hook of the leg, however, gets a 2 count for his troubles.
2 count only. Very interesting cover right there, pushing the leg down, making sure that he would have to use so much more force and more momentum to kick out.
And now look at this again, working on the arms, pulling him back here and still in control, breaking him down by pushing on the knee. And now has that leg planted right in between the shoulder blades.
Look at him just wrenching back on the arms, shoulders.
Hooking him here with that arm lock, almost like a butterfly lock. But look at this Replay trying to get back up to his feet.
Crowd getting behind Replay now.
Well, definitely he is a fan favorite here in this matchup.
Takes him down by that arm. Go behind once again. Look at this. Right now he's just out wrestling Replay. And if Replay is going to win this match, if he's going to stand any chance, he's got to get off the mat and get back to his game. Start moving around that ring, not be a stationary target. Because as long as he's stationary, TJ Perkins is going to pick him apart. And now look at this. Virtually Replay has nowhere to go but to try to kick out of this pinning attempt. And TJ Perkins now, he's not getting the pinfall, but he was forcing him to use more energy. Went for the flying knees, drove that knee right into the canvas. Now you got to favor that knee a little bit. You have to wonder if that's going to factor in a little bit, Larry Pena. Well, he definitely landed hard on that knee drop. But look at this, TJ trying to fight back out of the corner. Replay forcing him back in and going to work into the midsection of TJ Perkins. Shoulder tackles into the midsection, got him hooked up, butterfly now. Here comes the butterfly. Oh, beautifully done, takes him over. And all the momentum that Replay had just earned has all gone out the window. TJ Perkins looked to be favoring himself after that butterfly suplex and gets a 2 count. Maybe took a little too much time to worry about his own personal injury before going for the cover. Favoring the midsection that he was using that he was shoulder thrusting into. Obviously, oh, big European uppercut rocks the champ though.
Well, I said before that this guy, he can, wait a minute, went for the roundhouse kick. He got caught on the ropes. And now, Mr. Instant Replay trying to work onto the back of the knee.
We saw
Perkins.
This is the same thing we saw similarly from Bino Gambino and Kaos, but now Replay using that strategy to kick out the leg and hopefully neutralize some of those submissions and some of that wrestling from TJ Perkins.
Now he's measuring him in the corner. TJ Perkins sends him up, but he lands on the apron. Replay, wait a minute, he's held on and TJ swats the hands off, and that forced Replay to get him off the apron. A simple move and yet very effective.
The experience of TJ Perkins allows him to simply know that, well, Replay is holding on to the middle rope, all of his weight there. If I slap off his hands, he's going to let go. He slapped his hands off, Replay fell down, you'd have to believe, hit his face on the ring apron, and now Perkins just waiting on Replay.
I would have to question that tactic, allowing the champion to get back into the ring. Granted, the championship can only change hands in the ring, but I would have gone after Mr. Instant Replay, throw him back in the ring, and then go for the cover, just like he did.
It's a combination of a couple things. He knows that he needs Replay to get back in the ring. He doesn't want to go outside, waste the energy and waste the strength to pick up the dead weight that would have been Replay and throw him in the ring. Also, it's just the way TJ Perkins is. TJ Perkins is very much a professional person, very professional athlete. He's not going to go and cheap shot somebody as they get into the ring. He's showing a respect and dignity to the champion by saying, okay, we're having a great match. Get in the ring and let's continue this great match. I'm not going to cheapen the match.
And now look at this. He's tying up the legs, trying to reach back to go for the arms as well. He's got him tied up in a series of knots. And we have a pinning predicament here. And we came so close to having a new champion.
All the momentum, all the weight right now. Look, he's going to do it again. 1, 2. No, 2 count again, but what a pinning combination right now from TJ Perkins. And what is that got to be doing to the knees and to the back and the abdomen of one Mr. Instant Replay?
Well, definitely, if he can't stand on his own 2 legs, he can't take it to the air, he can't throw his drop kick, can't go for those Hurricane Ranas. He can't even apply the worst case scenario, which he has seen to use in many of title defenses. But now, wait a minute, trying to fight back, went for the kick, was blocked, went for the head scissors, missed it. TJ with a drop kick after floating over our fallen heavyweight champion. Now going for the cover, but taking too much time to go for it there, and adding no weight whatsoever on that cover, only gets a 2 count.
TJ Perkins right there, beautiful flip over the top of him, then a kick to the forehead, but still can't quite put Mr. Instant Replay down. I mean, I don't see TJ Perkins exactly becoming frustrated yet, but you have to understand that somewhere along the line, when is it going to kick in? When is Perkins going to get a little, atomic drop, clothesline.
Right now, Mr. Replay,
Kick right to the face.
he's kicking it in the second gear now.
Yeah, he's got that second wing going.
Float over by TJ Perkins, coming out of the corner, floats him over, knocks him
Back
down.
elbow.
Measuring him
Replay's got
again.
all momentum right now.
Wait a minute, we could see the worst case scenario right here.
Oh, drops him face first.
Spiked him on that move. This could be it.
Oh!
Perkins right there into the ropes.
Not only did he kick out, but he had the presence of mind to grab the bottom rope as well, and just knowing for sure that he was going to get out of that match.
And that's the move that Mr. Instant Replay, Matt Jackson, has used to retain the heavyweight championship here in HPW, most recently against Scott Lost. And now,
If I'm Replay, I cannot be discouraged by the fact that he kicked out. Look how close he was to the bottom rope. All he had to do, big kick to the face, was grab that bottom rope, and that's what he did. Perkins now with the double leg, floats over.
went for that neck breaker again. He missed it. There's a cover.
No, 2 count only.
That's the second attempt. He's trying to go for that neck breaker.
Single leg.
Switches up.
Picks him up.
Enziguri to the back of the head.
Security to the back of the head. Beautifully done right there. Hooks him up. Might be going for... Oh!
Variation of the Mr. Noku driver, and he's gonna... Whoa, came so close to having a new champion again.
2.5 right there. 2 3/4. You can't get much closer than that. Perkins driving him down on his head, and Perkins has got to be a little discouraged right now, wondering what exactly he has got to do to put the champion away. But to answer that question, he's going to have to think of an answer that no other man in this entire title reign has thought of. How do I beat Mr. Instant Replay?
Roundhouse kick to the chest, and another one. Look at this, a series of kicks. Open strike. Comes charging off the ropes, went for the lariat, was blocked by Replay. Replay up and over.
Oh, drops him on his head.
Wait a minute, he's not done with him yet.
La Maestro.
This could
But
be
one,
here, but he's in
two,
ropes.
no, 2 count only out of the La Maestro cradle, Larry Pena.
Perkins barely kicking out there, so close to the ropes as well. And Replay, look at this, now expends so much energy, he can barely get back up onto his feet.
Both these men have just drained their resources dry, and right now it's going to come down to who wants this more. Does Perkins want this title more, or does Replay want to keep the title more?
Replay now in the corner, hammering away onto TJ Perkins. Sets him up into the opposite end. Measures him coming out into the corner, another forearm shot. And now wait a minute, I think that may be a mistake, saying, hey, one more, baby. As he's measuring him here one more time. Perkins plants him. Went for the degree of difficulty. Missed it, but that roundhouse kick did not miss. Now it's Perkins going up to the top rope. I've said it before, he excels at the top rope as well. Went for the rolling senton, but was missed. Single leg trip. Going for the figure 4 deathlock of doom.
Oh, right in the middle of the ring is Mr. Instant Replay. The title is in all sorts of trouble right now, Larry Pena.
We saw it earlier. He was going to work on the legs of Mr. Instant Replay. He used this maneuver to get a submission victory over Blazing Riot in his HPW debut. And now
Replay crawling to the ropes.
That was the only way he was going to be able to break that hold.
That was the only way. Perkins now showing a little signs of frustration, very out of character for him, but you have to understand he's hit him with so many moves, put him in that figure 4 deathlock, and Mr. Dragon Screw leg whip. Now it's obvious. Perkins is going for the leg. He's going to take out the leg. He's going to cripple the leg if at all possible.
A second Dragon Screw leg whip, could be going for that deathlock one more time, measuring him here. Now wait a minute, planning him up onto the top rope. I think he could be going for a superplex here, perhaps. Wait a minute, holding on to the leg. I think he was trying to go.
But Super Dragon's. Oh!
Replay was trying to fight it.
Open hand strike to the face. He might have been going for a Super Dragon Screw leg whip.
And
Replay is still fighting. Perkins hits hard off the top rope.
Lands back into the ring.
Oh, kick to the face.
Wait a minute, we could see degree of difficulty.
Oh, flipping ace crusher.
That has got to be it.
That's got to be 1, 2, 3. He got him.
Mr. Instant Replay retains the title yet again against another top challenger, courtesy of HPW. Now, I said it before, TJ Perkins more than capable of taking the championship away.
And still, HPW heavyweight champion, Mr. Instant Replay,
Well, I said it before that Mr. Instant Replay was in trouble here with TJ Perkins, who was more than capable of taking the championship away from him. But this is why he is our champion. We've given him strong challengers, and every time he gets in there with a challenger, it makes him stronger. It makes him a better champion. And that is why he managed to pick up a victory over a wrestler with the international pedigree that TJ Perkins possesses.
And TJ Perkins, not as a cheap tactic, but just being the way he is, being how he was trained, I have to believe he's gonna target that arm.
Look at this replay with that heavy neck
Oh,
breaker.
went for the elbow drop, missed that. Drop kick catches. Replay. Jeez. Throw that knee right into the canvas. Now you got to favor that knee a little bit. You have to wonder if that's going to factor in a little bit, Larry Pena.
Well, he definitely landed.
He was shoulder thrusting into, obviously, big European uppercut.
The question, that tactic, allowing the champion to get back into the ring. Granted, the championship can only change.
Second wing going.
Float over by TJ Perkins, coming out of the corner. Floats him over, knocks him down.
Oh, kick to the face.
Wait a minute, we could see degree of difficulty.
Oh!